Hey guys, welcome to another edition of The Chef with a Beard. So today we're going to be making a really healthy, simple recipe using jackfruit. Today's recipe that I'm going to be showing you guys today is a barbecue jackfruit lettuce wrap with avocado slaw. So let's just get right into it and I'll show you what ingredients we need. Barbecue spice rub mix. It consists of brown sugar, paprika, garlic powder, chili powder, and salt and pepper. We have our barbecue sauce. Just so you guys know, this one's not house made. It's actually not vegan, but you can substitute whatever you want with that. Jackfruit, which has been drained and rinsed out. Some coleslaw mix. This one here is just a package that I picked up. It just has some kale and some beets, cabbage, stuff like that. Butter lettuce. This is probably the most nicest lettuce that you can find for stuff like lettuce wraps, but you can use whatever kind of lettuce you want, it's fine. Then we had some maple syrup, some roasted cashew nuts, lemon, and our avocado. So for our first step here, guys, we're gonna add both our barbecue spice mix and our jackfruit together, but just before that, we're gonna actually put the jackfruit into a larger bowl and we're just gonna lightly shred it up. So with this step, you can choose to do it by hand or with a fork or whatever. There's no specific way that you need to really do it. Now for a little side note, it's just a personal preference, but you don't need to worry about cutting the ends off or taking out the little seed looking things out of it, as it is all edible, guys. But again, like, you might see some videos out there that do show that happening, which is totally fine as well, but for me, like, it's not really necessary. You'll still achieve the same thing. Okay, so we're just gonna add in our spice mix. Let's give it a nice mixing. So as you can see, guys, it's well coated now. It's starting to look like it's pulled pork or pulled chicken. So after this stage here, guys, we're gonna get our pan going and have this set aside. So once you get a pan on medium-high heat, we're just gonna add a little bit of some olive oil to the pan, and we're gonna add in our seasoned jackfruit into the pan, and just allowing the spices to kind of sweat into the jackfruit. So once you start to see all of the moisture starting to come out of the pan, that's an indication that we are going to add in our barbecue sauce. So now we're at the next step here, guys. We're going to now add in our barbecue sauce. And I'm just going to add a little bit of water in there just to kind of thin the sauce out a little bit. Try not to add too much water at one time, otherwise it'll just become too soupy. So once the sauce has been fully incorporated here, guys, now we're just gonna bring down the heat a little bit down to a simmer, and we're gonna just let it do its thing for the next like 10-15 minutes. We're just gonna quickly start our prep for our avocado slaw. So with that, you're gonna need to grab your avocado. Just gonna add that into our bowl. Just gonna lightly mash that up with a whisk. Then we're going to add in our maple syrup. And we're going to take a lemon here and just cover it over your hand here, just so that no seeds get into it. Give it a mix. And we're just going to add just a touch of salt and pepper, just for taste. So if you actually want to achieve a more smoother consistency to it, you can always put it inside a blender, but just for a small amount, it's not really necessary. So like, if you don't have a blender, don't worry about having to go out to the store and buy one. So after we mix it around, that's kind of what we're looking for. So we're just going to taste this just to see if we need to add any more ingredients. No, this is spot on. It's perfect. So we're just going to add our slaw into this, set that aside, and then we're going to just quickly check in on our jackfruit to see how it's doing. So as you can see here, guys, now the jackfruit is starting to look the part. So once it starts looking like this, guys, now we're just going to set it aside and let it rest. So now that we have all our ingredients prepped up and set aside here, guys, we're going to start plating up here. So we're looking for just the nice like scoop bowl kind of. It's going to add some of our jackfruit mix to it. Then some of that avocado slaw. And some toasted cashews. Now this is just gives it a better flavor, a little bit of a crunch bite to it. So there you have it, our barbecue jackfruit lettuce wraps with avocado slaw. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, enjoy, guys.